Kylyn, it's been an amazing journey that's brought us here. From you coming out for intervals, to us being friends, to us training together, to being best friends, to you being the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
We are quite sure Kylyn was the last person to recognize that her best friend, whom she shares so many hobbies and interests with and spends so many of her waking hours hanging out with, was indeed her special someone that she would eventually fall in love with and marry.
I was the first to call it. More than once I said to Rhea, why don't those two just start dating already? Given that they spend so much time together, have so many interests in common, and are such good buds.
You look so beautiful.
You look so handsome.
I think friendship is one of the best bases you can have in any relationship. And I was heartened to see that you both were friends first.
Tristan's a very likable guy. He's filled to the brim with confidence. He's very sure of himself, but I've also seen him willing to be wrong, to examine his close-held beliefs and his self-perception. He needed to do a whole lot of this to find Kylyn, even though she was right there in front of him. The closely held belief that the two of them were just friends. Best friends, but just friends. Tristan had to open up his heart and examine what it was in there. It turns out it was more than red wine, pasta, and breakfast soup.
For Kylyn and Tristan, this ceremony today is an affirmation of the love that they have for one another. But it's also an opportunity for them to share their commitment to each other with the people they consider most important in their lives. Those who have loved and supported them throughout their journey to this day, their families and their friends.
I'd almost lost hope for the two of them when Kylyn finally called to tell me that they were dating. And almost nothing changed from that point on. He still went on all of our hikes and took my parents out golfing. But as an added bonus, we did get to spend more time with his wonderful son, Ollie, who ended up being just as fun to hang out with as Tristan.
You know, Ollie has, from the beginning, been so supportive of us. Like when I went and the first time I told him that, I was like, oh, so I just want to let you know that, you know, Kylyn's my girlfriend. And he's like, that's great, I love Kylyn.
I first understood Kylyn was someone special and unique to Tristan when he casually mentioned his best friend Kylyn. I've seen them struggle to define what they are for each other, what they want their partnership to be. You have been so lucky to find each other and done the hard work to challenge yourselves to get to this moment right here.
Every day I think of how lucky I am to have found you, how lucky we are to have found each other. I've always wanted a partner to adventure and explore with, someone where we challenge each other, someone where we find a path forward together through good times and bad, someone to be goofy with, someone to be my best.
I always knew that I also wanted to find someone to adventure with, and I am so grateful to have fallen in love with my best friend. You challenge me every day to be a better person, and I've accomplished so many things I didn't know I was capable of because of your support and because you believe in me.
As I write this, all I can think about is how happy I'll be to say this to you, to tell you how much I care for you, to tell you how happy I am that we'll be together forever and always.
Family and friends, it's a great pleasure for me to introduce to you for the first time as husband and wife, our gorgeous newlyweds, Kylyn Assey and Tristan Story.
Anyone who knows me knows I tend to worry about a lot of things. With you, I don't worry as much. You make me feel safe and loved, and I know that wherever life takes us, everything will be okay, and we can get through anything as a team. I'm so grateful that you, Ollie, and Chloe are my family, and when I'm with you guys, I am home. I love you, and I can't wait to spend my life with you. You are my best. I love you.